make me float, boy, you really give me
Okay, so this is what the hair is looking like. This is not even, for the record. We tried. The way I envisioned this style was going to be half up, half down type energy. Oh my goodness. Ready? Okay. Leave me be. Leave me be. Get it up, Paul. Bring it here. We can't play fetch if you don't give it up, Rudy. Okay, for the record, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I never claimed to know what I was doing. So this is what I'm trying to make. Growing up, I always looked forward to the weekends for the one reason that they were the days my mom would make shakshuka. My dad and I were always the first ones to wake up in the house, so we'd get to enjoy shakshuka together, and that's why it'll forever be my comfort dish. Cook down some tomato paste and then add garlic, tomatoes, and red bell pepper. Feel free to also add onion here, and once they're softened, we're gonna add water and all our spices. After simmering, add some cilantro and parsley, and then we're gonna crack our eggs in, cover, and let it cook for a few minutes until they're set. I like to finish it off with some dried mint and a little bit more cilantro or parsley, and then of course you have to use bread as your utensil. So this is what mine looks like. I already messed up and I'm so mad at myself. I used tomato sauce instead of tomato paste. Also didn't know this dish was a breakfast dish. When I looked it up, sometimes I just look up random recipes from TikTok. I thought it was a dinner dish or like at most like an appetizer. This is kind of a breakfast meal, which I don't mind having breakfast for dinner, but there's a lot going on. And so now, I don't know, I'm nervous to crack the eggs in it. Did I do it wrong? We're gonna go for it though. And if it turns out bad, it turns out bad. It's just me eating it. This is what we're working with. The eggs have disappeared. In all the videos I saw, you could still see the eggs on top, but I don't know what this means. Hopefully it tastes good. What? Alright, vlog. I've been running around all day. What's new? I'm not gonna vlog while driving. I've learned my lessons. I think we've matured past that. But I wanted to give you guys a little update. I just got back from the DHL, can't talk, kind of drop-off service center. I had to go pick up a package from them. I I have a sponsorship. I have a sponsored video, surprisingly, which I feel like I don't get them as often as people might think. Like, being a YouTuber, and people, different folks, different strokes, different yokes. People are different. Me personally, my channel, I just don't wear wigs that often, so I don't get like a lot of wig vendors that reach out to me. It's usually clip-ins, kinkier hairstyles, or ones where it's like, try out this braiding hair, so stuff like that. And it's especially rare that I get a paid sponsorship. So there's sponsorships, and then there's paid. Paid is what we're always going for, but companies love to play with us. So usually vendors will reach out and be like, hey, do you want to try out this hair? Do you want to make a tutorial for us? And I'm like, sure. And they're like, you want to do it for free? And I'm like, you lost me. Unless I really, really want that product, like really want it, I'm not going to do it for free, just because the time and effort that it takes to put into a video. You got to think, I'm filming, I'm editing, I'm usually placing like sponsored little ads throughout, because usually they'll give you a discount code or something. So it's like, you're really doing a full marketing job, and I expect to be compensated. Like, I can't just do it for the free, especially for hair that I probably wasn't going to buy in the first place. That being said, I do try to cherry pick when I do get sponsorship deals. Like, it is every once in a blue moon, but when I do get them, I'm like, okay, let me make sure it's a product that I actually wouldn't mind advertising. That's a weird way to say it, but something I can vouch for, that I'm like, okay, this is decent. So if you get it, you don't have to take my word for it, but if you get it, I know you're going to be getting a decent product. Luckily, most of the products I'm sent are hair related, so I can just kind of test it out that way and see if I like it or not. But the struggle is real, and I'm excited to have another sponsorship. The only thing is, when you do sponsored videos, it kind of like messes up your schedule for your regular videos. So I already have videos planned out, and it's like working that in. And then the only other thing with sponsorships is that you have to get the video approved first. So it's, the timeline is off, whereas like I could make a video, edit it, upload it in my own time. With a sponsorship, you kind of have to get approval first. So you have to edit it, show it to them, and then they can make notes, send it back, tell you what needs to change. Usually, anytime I've done it, they've never come back with like crazy notes or anything. It's usually like, oh, you just forgot to put in this coupon code. So, but I'm saying, like, they do kind of have the ability to be like, well, take this part out or do this. So that's the only part. And I mean that with little things. Like, a lot of it's product placement. I would never get on here and lie about a product just for the check. I think that's dumb, and it messes with your brand. And my brand is very small, and, you know, it's not, I don't advertise a lot of products. So when I do, I want them to be legit. Anyways, all of that was to say, they sent it to me through DHL, and DHL is so weird. They're not like UPS, FedEx, or Amazon, where like they'll come straight to my apartment. So for some reason, they like came and they would not drop it off unless I signed for it. And I was like, I'm not just home all day. I was literally at work, and they tried to drop it off twice. So I was like, fuck it. So I just contacted the people, and I was like, hey, can you just drop this off at a service point or something? Because I can't time it to where I'm gonna be home. And they, you know, you don't know when they're coming, so it's like, I'm not gonna be home all day. I don't think I'm doing a video tonight because I've got a lot of stuff that I need to finish filming tonight. I hate these sunglasses. Well, hate is a strong word. I'm just not a fan of them, but these are all I have for right now. But those are my updates. So I'm gonna go home now. It's almost dinner time. I need to go home, cook, film, you know the rest. So, but those are the updates. Okay. Me. All right, y'all, I just got back home literally 5 seconds ago. Let me set you up. This is probably the worst place to balance this, but I need to be able to see myself. So this is what the package looked like. I opened it. So cute so far. I just love receiving packages, anything free. I very much love free things. I wish I got things more often. I aspire to get everything free in life. I'm not gonna open everything right now because I'm gonna do a whole video on it. But this is what the hair comes in. And I love when it's cute and thoughtful like this. Like, I might save this box. Hi. Hi. Rutabaga, you wanna say hi? Come here. Oh. My busha. Bush, my gosh. He just woke up, so he's very discombobulated. But I also wanted to show you guys, this is probably out of focus again. I want to show you guys another thing. I swear I don't get free stuff as much as I'm posing, but right now I'm about to show you all the free stuff I'm getting. This is actually from my job. You know, when you work in hospitality, I think vendors send out things that have their name stamped on it, you know, so they can get themselves out there. We've done it for our venue. But anyways, I got this from Zola, which Zola is like a wedding site. So basically it's like The Knot, if you're familiar with The Knot. But basically like a third-party wedding site where you can find vendors, venues, photographers, like everything. They sent me some bonbon candies. It says the chill makes it extra hard and a little grumpy. Swedish candies are a bit more dense than the classic American gummies, so they need a little TLC. Keep them cozy at room temperature around 70 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit and give them a little time to soften up. So I've never had Swedish candy. I've had like Swedish fish, which I don't know if that counts. I was not expecting a bag full of candies. How far you can see in there. Just like a bunch of gummies. A bunch of different sour stuff. These I'm not a huge fan of. They kind of have like, I don't want to say cream filling, but whatever's in the middle is different than what's on the outside. These, which are so sour, super sour. These are pretty good. They're like a little egg and then you eat into it and it almost tastes like a sweet tart. One of these has like a really weird flavor and it's gummy. The texture is fine, but the flavor. But yeah, these are really yummy. I don't need to be eating candy, but that's the update. So I've been telling you guys, I've been really into cooking and just trying different foods. I feel like, I don't know, something in my brain has clicked and I just want to try everything I've never tried. Now I have had pho before, but when I had it, it was so plain and nasty. I didn't like it. I was kind of like, well, this doesn't taste as good as ramen, so why would I eat this over ramen? That was my mentality. Come to find out, I just did not have it the correct way. When I had it, I didn't have any of these extra pieces and spices to put into it. There was definitely no meat. It was very plain. So adding this, even the sauce in it, everything, it was a chef's kiss. And I did order this from an actual restaurant, but eventually I do want to make it on my own. It just had so many ingredients, as you could see. Like, they just hand you this big box of things to put in it and then the soup on the side, and then you just mix everything together. But it was delicious. Like, I think I love pho, and I thought I didn't before. All right, vlog. I just finished filming a hair video of these curly clip-ins, but it's so late. I usually don't film this late, but this was a week, so it was rough. I'm about to take these clip-ins out. I also have a very much a sweet tooth and I don't need to. This is why my dental bills are out of this world. But I'm craving something sweet, so I feel like I'm gonna go to Brewster's. I would say Dairy Queen, but Dairy Queen is pretty far. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take out this hair first, which is really cute. Rue! Hey vlog! If you can't tell already, I'm being very consistent this year-ish. Don't hold me, but I'm trying to vlog more this year, so. I am actually waiting for... I'm actually patiently waiting for Amazon to get here because I ordered... Okay, long story short, it's been a lot, as you can see. I'm breaking out because I'm stressed, but it's been a stressful few days, few weeks, whatever. I don't even know. Time is... What is time? What is time? I messed up my laptop again. I think I've probably, over the course of being on YouTube, broken my laptop or my camera at least 5 times. This time, it was a tiny little crack on the screen. Like, the way it happened... Anyways, I was freaking out and I was like, let me go and fix this real quick. And I was taking it to a bunch of places, like hoping to get it looked at, but I already knew. I just wanted to get the price quote just so I could just know, but I knew it was gonna be some BS, and it was. Why is everything so expensive? Why? But yeah, basically my laptop is coming and I'm gonna try to put that together tonight, so.
When I feel what I feel, sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be in the mood to learn what you think you know. There are times when I find you wanna keep yourself from me. When I don't have the strength, I'm just a mirror of what I see. You are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. If you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. Let me what you feel. It's hard for me to understand. So many things have taken place before this love affair began. But if you feel more like I feel, confusion can give way to doubt. For there are times when I fall short of what I say. What I say I'm all about, all about. You are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Should you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. Let me know. Let me
Alright, I hope y'all ready for this rant here. I have broken this laptop way too many times. Apple products and me don't get along for this very reason, because why am I spending hundreds, even thousands of dollars to buy these products? And then when they break, I have to pay hundreds, even thousands to get it fixed. The math ain't mathin'. And when I tell you I've already cracked this screen at least 3 times, and it always costs at least $200 to $500 based on the crack. So I kind of was over it. Not only over it, I just didn't have the money for it. And I was like, I just need a cheaper solution. And I was like, people fix stuff all the time. It's not rocket science. People do these jobs all the time. And I went on Amazon and I was like, let me just see if they have screens you can purchase. I found a screen that matched. I hooked it up. I followed the directions, watched a couple tutorials, and y'all, I fixed my screen myself. Black women in tech. Black women in tech. Black women in tech. I don't know. I feel so accomplished. There are probably 3 things that really make me feel accomplished in life. When I am able to braid my own hair, when I am able to fix technology like this, and when I can set up some type of house decor by myself. I don't know, I just feel like a badass. That's all. All right, I'm like head out. I'm late. I'm always late, but I want to show you my outfit. Today's gonna be kind of chaotic. I only say kind of chaotic because I am exhausted. Wedding season has begun and we had our first wedding of the season last night, so as you can imagine, I'm exhausted, but it went really well. But today is gonna be kind of crazy because I'm just booked and busy, and I really don't like to do my days like this because it kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety. But I'm about to go to brunch with my cousin who just flew into town. Later, I think it's my turn to host dinner night tonight. So I'm not cooking. I'm pretty much gonna order a pizza. So yeah, it's just like bumping one place to another, and then I think we're going to, I don't even know. I don't know the I can never find the right angle. Here's my fit. Bag is at capacity, so that's nice. And then my headband wig, the infamous, the one and only. Then I did some baby hairs and then just put this on. Rudy's mad at me because he doesn't want to go in his cage, but I'm like, you're tired. We were up all night. I went over to my sister's yesterday after I got off. Because it's supposed to be a storm, and it wasn't a storm. Yeah, this is, the lighting's probably horrible, but this is the fit.
The next day.